this is my haul this week. It's a little bigger than usual. I do have more stuff because I'm trying to make a ratatouille. I do have one of the ingredients for that, but I had to buy everything else. So I'll start off with that. I've got eggplant, I've got zucchini, I've got yellow squash, onion, bell pepper, colorful bell peppers, chicken, and couscous. The couscous will be kind of like the carb alongside of it. So I'll have chicken and couscous and ratatouille as one of my meals. I already have the cans of tomato sauce that I need. I think it's diced tomatoes. So the pantry item is the diced tomatoes, and then the rest of it I had to buy. But I'm still considering it a pantry meal because I'm using up a can of tomatoes I've had hanging around for a while. To complement that, I bought some bread. And I don't have it on the table, but I picked up some shredded chicken from Whole Foods when I ran in there the other day. So I have that, and I can make chicken salad sandwiches. I have tuna. I'd have to boil some eggs or go buy some eggs. But I could make tuna sandwiches. So I've got the bread for that. I've been buying the Sara Lee Delightful, but this is just 60 calories a slice, and it's the same number of points. This is what I used to buy back in the day. So I thought I would just try it again and see. It is whole wheat. And I bought some light mayo because I'm just about out, and if I do make the chicken salad, I may need a little more. Bought some avocado. I was thinking of, instead of using mayo every time for the chicken salad, maybe making one version just with chicken and avocado, kind of mashed avocado, and see how that is, just to kind of change up the fats, put some healthy fats in there. So that's kind of a second option alongside the ratatouille. I did buy some more celery just to cut up and have for snacks. I bought 2 containers of the pasture-raised eggs just because they were on sale on Instacart. It was like, I got them for $14 instead of $16, I think. So $2 off if you buy 2. So I'll have enough eggs for a while. I do like eggs for breakfast. Bought some oranges to just have as a snack. I'll probably cut these in half. They're pretty big. This one I could probably get 3 servings out of. So I do feel like sometimes it would be better if I picked up my fruit in person. Sometimes the options are just not great, which it may not be the shopper's fault. It just might be what's available. And last but not least, I bought some more espresso blend cold brew. I like to have this with a protein shake or just with some coffee creamer as my coffee. So this is what I got this week. It is a little lighter on the pantry meals just because the meal that I wanted to make, I only had one item from the pantry, but it'll use up that can of tomatoes. It's a pretty big can. Move it out of the way, and then I can see what else I have to use up as I continue to try to use up what I have in my fridge, freezer, and pantry. And I've been trying to think of an easy second option. That's why I'm doing the chicken salad, because once I cook something, I don't want to cook another meal on my day off. I just want something, a second option that'll be easy, and the chicken salad has been working, but I'll try to change it up with the avocado once they ripen. So you'll either see that this video or the next. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got my ingredients for the ratatouille, so I had to buy most of everything for this meal, but I did have the diced tomatoes already. I used 2 cans. I may try next time to just use 1 and see how it turns out, but normally I use 2. I've also got some olive oil. I forgot, again, the Italian seasoning, so we're gonna just do basil and parsley. I don't have any of the other ones individually, but we've got the veggies. We've got eggplant, bell pepper, and the zucchini and squash are down there. We've got onion and bell pepper in here. For ratatouille, I like to keep the pieces kind of big because it's kind of a stew and I don't want it to cook all the way down to mush. So that's how I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it started.
The hardest part about making ratatouille is definitely just chopping the veggies. After that, you just put a generous amount of olive oil in the pan, add your veggies, let them soak up that olive oil, let them stew together, add your seasonings, add your tomatoes, and you're good to go. Just let it all kind of stew in the pan or the pot, and you're good to go. And it's important to add a good amount of olive oil. This is my second turnaround of olive oil in the pan. You really want everything to soak up that olive oil. That's where the flavor comes from. And it makes so many servings. I got 8 servings out of this, and I put 6 tablespoons of olive oil in the app to spit out the points, and it gave me 3 points per serving. So it doesn't add too much, and the rest of it is all veggies. So the 3 points was really the only thing counted. So it's really not worth it to skip on the olive oil. I just prepared my chicken in the usual way that I prepare it. I use olive oil, again, a generous amount. It adds flavor. It allows something for the chicken to cook in. Most of it stays in the pan, honestly. And I used today the basil and parsley with Tony's sasheries. I usually use Italian seasoning. It's a good just everyday seasoning for something like this. But since I'm out, I'm just using the individual basil and parsley. And honestly, it was really good anyway. And it came out a little dry because I cooked it on a higher heat than usual. I thought I could do that and cook it for less time, but it kind of dried it out. So next time I'm not going to do that. But it was good. Once I cut into it, it just had a really crispy outer crust, kind of, which was kind of tasty anyway. And couscous is really easy to make. Honestly, I could have boiled the water ahead of time and just added it and let it cook that way, but I did it the way the instructions said. I put the water in the pot, brought it to a boil, added the couscous to it. Then you really just cover it. You take it off the heat, cover it, stir it a little bit, let it sit there, and voila, you've got couscous. And this is the finished product. And this is how I packed it to go for the week. I've got 5 servings to take to work each day. And then I've got the serving that I ate, and then I have 2 extra servings. So a total of 8 servings out of this. And it was really good. I enjoyed it every day that I brought it to work. Putting the chicken down on the bottom was really helpful because the ratatouille sat on top, kind of marinated it while it sat there, and so the chicken wasn't as dry. It kind of dried out cooking it on a higher heat. The couscous was great with the ratatouille on top of there. It made kind of like a gravy for the couscous. All around, a successful meal prep, if I do say so myself. No regrets here. I've been doing sandwiches as my second meal option for the week because I'm just struggling to get 2 meals cooked. I just run out of time, and then I don't have any time for anything fun on my days off. So this time I'm doing chicken with avocado. I'm making like a chicken salad, adding a generous amount of Tony's. I kind of added too much. It was a little salty, but it was good. It made it have good flavor, and I just mashed it all together. Next time I may add just a tablespoon of light mayo just to make it a little more creamy. But overall, it was good. I enjoyed it as a sandwich. You could put it on crackers if that's your thing. And it was just a nice change up from usual, what I normally do. And I forgot to mention, I finished off a jar of pickles, so another item used up from the fridge. So I'm going to do my grown-up Lunchables again for my snack this week. Instead of doing the salami or the pepperoni, I'm going to do the mixed nuts. These are 5 points for one serving. It's a little high on the points, but it's all right. And then the cheese sticks are 1 point each. I've got 1/2 Nutri-Grain bar for each container. That's 3 points per half a bar. And the eggs are 0 points. And this is a pretty good pantry meal as well. I had the cheese sticks already from before I went on my trip. I had the Nutri-Grain bars. The only thing I had to buy were the mixed nuts and the eggs.